Okay. Okay. Kind of. No. Kind of.
Or complaining about changes somebody from the speaker's plan. And you're going to YouTube.
I don't know money at the end of YouTube.
Like.
Everything is reason.
No.
This one. What? Again, nothing. Look. I'm helping you. Tired. I don't have to do it. Pressure, what's your way tomorrow? Bye.
Thank God. Yeah, Mr. Martins, I'll be with you very soon, okay? So that we can start. Hello? Yeah, good evening. I started a mock interview, so please give me some, let me finish. Let's talk tomorrow. That'll be the best day. Okay.
Yeah, give me my bag first.
Okay, thank you.
Give me my bag first.
The host is muted. The host is muted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I was saying, oh, then I've talked a lot and
You see, the same thing happened yesterday.
yeah. So what you can do is to put your information in the chat box and then I can start with you. So Hannah, do you want to be interviewed? Then Moses, my namesake, I missed you yesterday when we were asking you. I think you were not around, so please put your information, your school, your degree, your school, your course of attendance, deficit scholarship. Yeah. Hannah, do you want to be interviewed today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so put your information in the chat. You can send it in the chat box and then I will try to get those information and then I can start. So any of you who put their information first, I can start with. So before we start, like we always say, this is one of the, difficult parts, yes, of the journey. After going through the application cycle and everything, this is one of the difficult aspects. But God is going to take you through. So have it at the back of your mind that it's a little bit tough. And when you go to the embassy, you go and see unpleasant situation, which can scare you at the moment, okay, when you are there. But you have to believe in yourself that you are prepared and your situation is different from those people. So don't look at those who are getting rejected and then get confused. Be very, very confident in what you have done. And as you have prayed, believe that God will make a way for you. In quote, even if it doesn't go well and you have more chance, more space for the what we call reopening, you can still reapply. And most people go on their second time and they're able to get it. So this is not the end of life. Please, the most important thing is you have prepared and you have the confidence and you'll be okay. So watch some of the videos I've put out there, especially preparing for your document. Yes. And then the document you need to know how to read your I-20, every information in your I-20 you should know. You shouldn't forget all the details you put in your DS-160. Make sure that your service fee is paid. Okay. Your service fee is paid before. Okay. So master's program, let me know the program. Hannah, let me know the program, the name of your program. So make sure that every information you have filled in the DS-160 form, you can remember very well. Don't give any answer that contradict those information. Also, make sure you have all your documents with you. You may not know which one they will ask, so you are just making sure that you have all your documents with you, so that in case they ask of anything, you will be able to provide them. Okay, so all these documents should be with you, and you will be okay. So I will start. Yeah, so when it comes to the visa preparation, what we are doing here is just to build your confidence. The answers could be one or two from what we are practicing here, but individual questions might differ. What you need to know is that you are supposed to give answers to all questions that you are given, and every question that you are given should or answer you are given should yield to your results that you are looking for. That's the approval. So make sure that you don't say that, oh, this question I don't know. I mean, we are preparing you to be proactive so that if there's any question that comes, okay, you will be able to answer them. Okay. So have that at the back of your mind, and then prepare very well for this appointment, because at the end of it, it's a lot of investment, especially from your application through your visa application, your service fee, which is very expensive. So you make sure that you have all this before we go in. Okay. So we want to start with Hannah. Okay. So Hannah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
May I know where you are going to?
I'm going to the University of Southern Illinois in Edwardsville to pursue a Master of Education with a concentration in Higher Education and Student Affairs program.
Okay. What have you been doing after school?
I have been teaching. I teach grade 3 students where I offer tutorials and then I assess them and evaluate them at the end of the academic year
Okay.
at a private school in Accra.
Okay. So over here, you don't want to mention the name of the school, especially
Yes.
private school. Okay. So
Okay.
you have been in the classroom for the past lesson where you have been engaged with teaching foundational level, where you are impacting knowledge, developing skills, helping students that. So find something that, okay, something that something like maybe you are helping students with less the slow learners or something, and modern students over the past how many years?
About
I mean,
4 years.
4 years. Okay. So I've been teaching, yeah. And then that's fine. So why did you choose this program?
I chose a master's degree in higher education and student affairs because as an undergraduate student at the University of Ghana, whenever I wanted information from the administration, I saw that it wasn't forthcoming. So I wanted to be the change I wanted to see in the society. Therefore, I wanted to enroll in this program to come back and then serve the university community and serve the student populace as well.
Okay. So the answers are good, but they are not convincing. Okay.
Okay.
To find a story. Why do you need higher education? Okay. Higher education. Higher education. So higher education has to do with administration, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first of all, you can say, oh, thank you for this question. Ghana, you start from your country, you are in Ghana, right? So you
Yes.
say that, okay, Ghana for the past 8 years has enrolled in a free education, which seeks to provide free high school and to some extent some tertiary institution, some form of um, um, tuition free. Okay, the the idea of the government or the plan, the vision of the government is to educate our people. Okay, and we believe that by educating our people, we together we can elevate poverty in Africa.
Okay.
Are you getting it? And this
Yes.
requires expertise, okay, who can bring out policies that would further develop this our educational structure to that of US and then the Western countries. Okay, so we need people who have the expertise to manage the affairs of our education, and I think that I want to be part of these people. That's why I have enrolled in. I have applied for this program, and I think with this, after this program is going to be going to equip me with the expertise and the policies that will be more sustainable in our system. Okay, so that when I come, I can contribute to the development of this our educational structure, policies that will help students in our educational structure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
please, those of you who are here tonight, I'm the one who is on camera. Most of you are not on camera. So what we are going to do is that put your pen and then the paper and then be writing. If I have to polish some of your sentences, then you'll be polishing them, okay? So that in the next day or any time you come out, you build up, okay, on those points. So let's take note. Those of you who are listening to us, when it reaches your turn, do that, okay? So I'll pick up the question again. I'll let you pick the question again, okay? So why did you choose this program?
Okay. I chose higher education because in Ghana, the government has rolled out this free secondary school education policy, and it requires expertise in the field of school administration to manage the affairs of students. And then I want to be part of this group of administrators who will bring about the change so that our educational system will be like that of the US and other Western world.
Okay. Yeah. I think that we'll write it again because this is where you start from. Okay. So you see that for the past 8 years, Ghana has introduced a free education at the tertiary second cycle, and it's now enrolling it even to the tertiary level. Okay.
Yes,
We
sir.
believe that the Ghanaian government and then, or the people of Ghana believe that with education, if the entire population is well educated, it will lead to reduction of poverty and whatever in society. Okay, you can put some this in society, and you want to be part of those who bring robust. Okay, so let's continue from poverty, a reduction of poverty in Ghana and Africa. Okay, and this system requires expertise of people who have knowledge in higher education and administration to drive this vision forward. Okay, to bring about robust educational system like that of the United States. Okay, which will bring positive change in the society. and you have taken upon yourself that you want to be part of those with your passion in educational affairs. You want to educate yourself in the United States so that when you come back with this knowledge, you can help impact or bring out policies that are more sustainable in Ghana and will be able to contribute to educating or building a robust educational policies that will bring about positive change or drive positive change in Ghana and then beyond. So
Okay, sir. Thank you.
put these pieces together. Let me, and then you go and then refine it, and then
Okay, sir.
let me give you some 30 seconds to write what you want to write.
Okay, please, I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you.
So why did you choose this university?
I chose Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, because of 3 reasons. One, because it offered me good funding. I had a merit award of an amount of $8,688, which leaves me with a deficit of $27,000, which will be catered for by my sister, who is a doctor of nursing practitioner in the US, in the person of Yamansa. I don't want to mention the real name, forgive me. Yamansa, who earns an annual income of $120,000, and she is the one sponsoring me. I also have my personal funds, an amount of $2,000, which I have saved over the years. I'm going to use that money as my personal upkeep. I also chose Southern Illinois University because of the faculty. The director of the programs at the Department of Education, Department of Higher Education and Student Affairs, in the person of Dr. Candice Hall, is an award-winning documentary producer who brings other faculty from universities all around the US to mentor up-and-coming professionals in the field of higher education. So that is one reason why I chose this program. And then 3, how the curriculum at SIUE, at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, is structured. The curriculum offers you theory-based and then practical-based learning. At the end of my 2 years program, I would have had the opportunity to get involved in practicum where I will understudy professionals in the field of higher education. So this is the reason why I chose Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville.
Okay. So your answers are good, but the trick is here is that you won't be given the opportunity to say all these things.
Okay.
You won't be given. Sometimes they give you some 30 seconds to say all these things. So let's try to see how we can squeeze them. Okay. So first of all, you have to say that 1, you look at the program structure. You look at the program structure. Okay. So you say that, okay, you bring the program structure and then the research, okay, that they are doing. Okay. So you say that, okay, you choose this university, 1, because of the program structure. In the first, the program is 2 years with maybe 3 semesters program, maybe coursework, which is tailored towards that you mentioned this area, higher education. Okay. So you have to talk about that. And then the last semester, you'll be doing research on this. And also, when you had information session or you had a presentation from the department, you realize that the program gives you the opportunity to have some internship, and then you'll be learning under, like you said, under some experts. Okay. And this will give you what you need in order to become a policy maker in higher education and student affairs. Okay. Yeah, don't bring about the funding in here. Okay. Hello, Madam Hannah. Oh, we lost her. Is she with us? Hello. Hello. Hello, Madam Hannah. Is she with us? Hello, Hannah. Oh, we've lost her. Okay. Maybe I'll pick somebody else and then I'll pick her later. Okay. So, Mr. Martins, are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so let's go. So, good afternoon, Mr. Martins. I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing well. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Can I have your I-20 and your passport?
Here they are, sir.
Okay. Where are you going to?
Okay. I'm going to Bowling Green State University, Ohio, to pursue my 2 years master degree in logistics and engineering with concentration in logistics transportation system and the logistic distribution system. These skills are requisite to the advancement of my career because I have been working in the logistics sector for more than 20 years now. And over this year, I have been responsible for the delivery of cargo from the port to the client premises across Nigeria and to the neighboring countries. And over this time, I have seen firsthand the real life logistic challenges like delay in delivery, tracking, and port planning. And I've watched also how advanced countries have built up their logistic companies like Amazon and DHL. I have seen how they are thriving. So I decided to go for this course to acquire skill in order to come back to my country, to my company, to take up a logistics manager role where I'll be well positioned to address these challenges. And secondly, I want to be a logistic consultant in my community, Papa, which is Logistic Hub of Nigeria.
What have you been doing, Mr. Martins?
Over this year, I'll be working actively in logistics sector and running personal related business.
Okay. Can I know your undergraduate study?
I did mathematics and statistics at my undergraduate studies.
And then why didn't you do this program for all these years?
Okay. Immediately I finished my undergraduate studies, my father, who was bedridden before this time, was having a logistic business. I was made to manage the logistic business. Then I started managing the logistic business and I became interested. Then 6 years after, I seek employment in a logistic company and I was employed, and that's about over 20 years ago. And I have been actively involved in logistic business till now.
Okay, so like I think like because of the timing, Hannah will pick you up later. Let me finish with Martins and then pick you up. Okay. So because of the timing, you can't say, oh, when I finish, my father who is this and this. So after school, I worked for my father's company for 6 years before taking up a logistic management position in this company where I've been working there. And for the past years, I have developed this, and have helped the company to do this and that.
Okay.
Right?
Noted, sir.
Yeah. And so let me ask this question. Why haven't you done this program for all these years?
Okay. When I started logistics, when I started working logistics business, because it's a different line, profession, I decided to do certification And I finished my first certification was CIT UK. I'm a chartered member of Logistics and Transport, United Kingdom. Then thereafter, I did another master degree, that's the professional master in transport management. And that is why I have not done this program till now. But now, this professional master I did in transport management is limited because it's a professional master. It focuses on transportation business and policy and strategy. But the master degree in logistics engineering that I want to do now is a research-based course that will give me the skill that I need to address most of the challenges I've identified.
Okay, so I think that's fine, but let's make it very short, okay, and more powerful. What we can say here is that, okay, so you have been busy building your career as a logistic manager. You have developed this and developed that. Aside that, you have attempted some certificate courses. Don't bring the masters in.
Okay.
But right, and you have been building your career and family.
Okay.
Do you understand? You have been building your career. So mention the, and aside that, and where you have helped your company to do this, do that, and also you now have your company. Sorry, you have also attempted some certificate courses where you successfully completed them, and right now, the level of your business and your exposure has, or the level of your, or the state of your business has exposed you to these challenges, which you think you need extra education, and that's why you're now taking up this. And for the fact that now you have stabilized your family, you've stabilized your little setup, which is running very well, and you think this is the right time for you to take it and come back, so that when you come back, you'll be able to build a more robust system than even what you have done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you have a graduate assistantship of 13,000. How do you intend to cover the rest of your studies?
Yes, I have okay, let me take it short now. I have deficit of 22,500 USD, and I
So
don't
you
need
start
anybody
with
to
what
come.
you have again.
Okay. I have a scholarship of 7,000 USD and graduate assistantship of 6,000 USD. Altogether, funding is 13,000 USD, and my deficit is 22,500 USD. I don't need anybody to cover this deficit for me because I have the capacity to do it myself. This is because I've been working for over 20 years now, and my salary and my bonus and my allowances annually will give me 12 million naira. Secondly, I have invested wisely over the years. I'm into properties, and I have a lot of properties, and the properties I have annually will give me 30 million naira. Also, I have a logistic business that give me 15 million naira after expenses. With this, I'll be able to cover this deficit comfortably.
Great. So that's fine. Do you intend to travel with your family?
No, I'm not traveling with my family. I have sat with my wife. We have discussed because she's busy with her business. It's well established here. I can only come back on holiday during holiday. I can only come back to see them because it's fully established chicken egg distribution with an annual income of 10 million naira after expenses.
Okay. Can you tell me about how you chose this program? Why you chose this program?
Oh, okay. Out of the three universities that gave me admission, DePaul University, Chicago, St. Louis University, St. Louis, Missouri, and Bowling Green State University. I decided to go with Bowling Green
So
because
please,
of the following.
because of the time, you won't get time for all the. So
Okay.
out of the three, you choose
Okay.
this one, then continue.
Okay. Out of the three universities that gave me admission, but I chose with Borough State University because I had extensive discussion with the program director, Professor M.D. Sada, and during our discussion, he found out that my research interests fall in line with one of his research interests. So I became happy too that I will work under his supervision. I spoke with alumni, one Serafina, and she told me a lot of positive things about this school. This is the second reason. And the thirdly, this school gave me funding superior to what others school has given to me. These are the three reasons why I chose these universities.
Okay. So
I wanted to put the program, but I say let me reduce it to three.
So you chose this program, one, because it has a very strong curriculum with logistics and transportation, and most of their alumni are now working with big companies like DHL and then Amazon and DPD. Okay, that's
DPD.
first. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
just look at those that you are familiar. But I mean,
Okay,
DHL,
no problem.
DPD,
Okay.
Amazon. Okay, mention 2 or 3 of you are familiar with. And also, after your extensive discussion with the curriculum with this, the professor saw that, and that's why he has given you a teaching assistantship. It's a strong point. You've gotten a teaching assistantship and also been awarded some fellowship. And I mean, you really
scholarship.
are interested in furthering your education there. Yeah, at that point. Okay. Have you traveled before?
Yes, I traveled last month to United Kingdom on vacation, and however, when I filled my DS 160, my application was under process. So in my DS 60, I put no. I wrote no, but thereafter my application was this application was approved. Then I traveled and I'm back.
Yeah. So please let us look at the answers. We want it quick and precise.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I just returned from UK last month or this month. Okay. But when I was filling my DS60, I've not been there. That's why I couldn't indicate it. But you can see the stamp in my passport that I just returned.
So, thank you, sir.
Please, is it?
Yes.
Yes, so simple. It's not that you went, you have returned. So
Okay,
you're using more powerful words.
Okay.
I just returned from UK last 2 weeks. But when I was filling my DS-160, I will have not when you were submitting it, you have not been gone, and you just returned from a vacation in UK, but you have not, and then you just returned, and yeah, you can check my passport for the details in there. And you have also traveled to other African countries for logistics management business and yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yes, congratulations. Your visa is
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
So we hope that you give us good news in a few days. So if you want to come back again, why not? I mean, you can come back, but your confidence and everything is fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So we'll pick Hannah.
Yes,
Hannah,
sir.
continue with you again.
Sorry, my network went off.
Don't worry. Okay. So Hannah, let's assume that we're starting all over again. Okay. I mean, the more you practice, the more. So, Madam Hannah, your confidence is very important to us.
Okay.
Those of you who were here yesterday, the Ugandan lady was, even she's an undergrad. I mean, people are born with that kind of orality or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying the right word. Yeah. But aside that, if she is not born from, I mean, the confidence was top notch, and there is no way a consular will reject her. So please, the confidence is very important. confidence is very important. So you need to speak out with confidence. Okay, so let's take note, not to only the present the one we're interviewing, but to all of us. Confidence is important. Let them know that you are confident, because these people like bullying. They like bullying. Okay. I'm not mentioning anybody's name, but they know themselves. So if you don't speak very loudly, they may think that okay, they may think you are lying. So let's speak very, very, very let's speak very confident, so that our visa will be approved. Okay. Yeah. So hello, Madam Hannah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hope you are fine.
I'm well, and you?
I'm doing well. Please, what about you?
I'm blessed. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, can I have your I-20 and your passport?
Please, here you are.
Okay. Where are you going to?
I'm going to the University of Southern Illinois in Edwardsville to study a Master of Education program with a concentration in higher education and student affairs program.
Okay. Why did you choose this program?
I chose higher education, a master's degree in higher education and student affairs because of 3 reasons. One, because of the curriculum. The curriculum at Southern Illinois University gives me both theory and practical skills, which will enhance my knowledge in the field of higher education. 2, Southern Illinois University also gave me a good funding. I had a merit-based award of $8,666 from the university, which leaves me with a deficit of $27,000, which will be catered for by my sister, Yamansa, in the United States, who's a doctor of nursing practitioner and earns an annual income of $120,000.
I'm sorry. We said we'll not go that line.
Okay.
We'll not go that line. So it seems like the lines we wrote, you've forgotten.
Oh, no forgotten.
We have to go back to those things. It will help you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, you know,
No.
the truth is that most of the time your case is a little bit sensitive, and because using somebody in the United States is most of the time not the best option, you know. So if they have not punched you those questions, try to run away from that.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to, so why did you choose this program? You start by saying that, oh, Ghana in the past 8 years has enrolled free education.
Yeah.
I think that with the education together, you can what? Fight or reduce poverty and hunger if people are educated and know what they can do, right? And
yes,
to help build a robust educational structure, having been in the education teaching for the past what, 4 years, you think that we need policy makers, especially in the higher education and student affairs, which can build educational structures like that of the United States to what?
okay.
To help Ghana. And that's the reason why you chose this program. And you think that with this program, you will be equipped with the necessary administrative and higher education skills, which will, upon return, you will work at a policy educational policy maker at the Ghana Education Service to help build a robust system for Ghana.
Okay, sir.
Mhm. Why did you choose this school? That one you can go about what you started saying. Okay. So why this program? You bring Ghana, and everybody will be happy that your intention is to go to school and come back and help your country. Nobody want to reject you.
Okay, sir.
Mhm.
Please, can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
So please, what if you are asked, what will this degree do for you? Can you
Yes.
also
So it's almost the same question.
okay.
It's the same question. That's why we are saying that all these questions, only one or two will be asked, and maybe one more directly to because of the answers you are giving.
Okay.
So, for example, where are you going? Tell me, why are you here for? So why are you going to, why are you here today? It's the same question.
Okay.
The why are you here is today. The only thing you are adding, which is different from where are you going, is I am here to be interviewed for my F1 visa to study in the United States, specifically University of Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, to pursue a 2-year master program in educational master
Question.
education
And
with concentration in higher education and student affairs, where I will come back and something like that. Okay. So I've seen that you have a deficit of 27,000. It's really expensive. How do you intend to take care of yourself?
yes. So I have my personal savings, which is an amount of $2,000, which
No,
I'll use
no,
for my
no,
personal
no,
upkeep.
no. $2,000 is like a peanut to them. Peanuts. Don't mention it. Okay.
That's
So start with the funding you have. Let me
okay.
give you the guide. So
Okay.
who is your sponsor
My sister,
in the United
family.
States?
Yes, please.
Do you have her account?
Yes, I do.
And okay, how much is it?
She earns annually
Not the
120,
amount in the. Don't say there's that.
around 120,000.
Okay, okay, in the account. So you will say that. Thank you so much. I think I have really planned for this program. Okay. The
Okay.
first is I got a merit-based scholarship due to my strong academic performance.
Okay.
And this is going to be used as part of my tuition. And this is also renewable.
Okay.
And also my sister, who has been taking care of me, is willing to sponsor me. He's a nurse and has an annual proceeds of 100 and something thousand. And this is his bank account to support me. And I have also saved some for some amount and some investment that I have for other emergencies.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Please, so can we repeat that? I know it's right now I gave it to you, but let's try and see.
Okay. So can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have received a merit-based scholarship of an amount of $8,688 from the school due to my academic performance. And then my sponsor, who earns an
No,
amount
please. I said something. You have to start from there.
of, okay.
So you have planned
I
well.
have planned very well
Mhm.
for my I've planned very well for myself during this program of study. I have
No,
received a merit-based award.
over the few years towards this program.
over the few years towards this program,
Mhm.
I have received a merit-based award from the school, which is an amount of $8,688, which leaves me with a deficit of $27,000, which will be catered for by my sister
Due to your strong, they are.
due to a strong
Mhm.
academic performance.
Mhm. Mhm. Continue.
Okay, so I take it again.
Mhm.
So over the years, I have planned very well towards my Master of Education degree. I have
In the
received
United States.
United States. I have received a merit-based scholarship, a merit-based award due to my strong performance, which is an amount of $8,688, which leaves me with a deficit of $27,000, which will be catered for by my sister, who earns an annual income of around $120,000. I also have my personal savings, which I'll use in case of any emergency that may arise, which is an amount of $2,000.
No, don't mention the amount.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
My personal for my
Your
personal
savings.
savings.
You have some other savings and investment that
Okay,
will be used in case of any emergencies. So
okay,
you are saying, so who is your mother is your and your sister, who is a family a family nurse practitioner.
yeah,
Don't mention the name, the place, okay? Family nurse
okay,
practitioner, and is willing to sponsor you for he has earns a process of maybe 250, or let's say $200, and currently this is her bank account, which holds 100 and something US dollars.
okay, sir.
Mhm. Yeah, Mr. Martins, I'll come to your question, okay? So how many schools did you apply in the United States?
I applied to two schools, Scranton University in Indianapolis and then Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville. And I chose Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville because it offered me good funding. I like the way the curriculum is structured, and also their I like their learning community, which is an all-inclusive learning community where they make learning flexible for international students to feel adjusted and be able to achieve their academic purpose.
Okay. So let me help you with this one. There's a question you gave at first, which we can bring that one here. The answer you give, we can
Okay.
bring that one here. So you say that why this school? Okay, so you choose how many schools did you apply? You applied to two schools, Scranton
Yes.
University, and then this Southern University, Edwardsville. But you chose this one because of the curriculum, and
Okay.
also the fact that students have the opportunity to be mentored by, or they are paired with higher educational
Professionals.
professionals in the university during their
Okay.
study for
Okay.
one semester, which gives them the opportunity to learn under them. And this is what you are actually looking for, so that it will give you the practical knowledge of what you are learning, and this will help you to implement some of the system that will well suit Ghana upon your return.
Okay.
So quick, back to Ghana. Yeah. Yeah. So always, yeah. And then the next question will be do you know somebody in the United States?
Yes, I know somebody, my sister, is in the person of. You said I should mention.
So yes, of course, this place you have to be truthful. Your
Yeah.
sister is a nurse practitioner in the United States and also owns a business in Ghana, which you also help her, okay,
Okay.
as help her. You also provide oversight responsibility for her business in Ghana.
Okay, sir.
You can say your sister owns a clinic
Okay.
or a pharmacy, yeah, runs pharmacy companies in Ghana. Mhm. So can you tell me about the curriculum?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. The curriculum at Southern Illinois University involves student development, forgive me, sorry, just a minute.
Mhm.
Curriculum involves student development in higher education,
Mhm.
social justice and inclusion, and also a practicum in your final year.
Okay, so with this one, go and then look at the curriculum. Okay,
Mm,
go and look at it very well, and then look at some of the things, and then you can answer it very well in the next intake. Okay.
okay.
Then, what will you do after this program? What would this program how do I put it? How this program enhance your career?
Okay. At the end of my 2 years study at Southern Illinois University, I will gain good communication skills. I will gain leadership skills, which I will use to foster student development and their learning in the field of higher education and student affairs upon my return to my home country, Ghana.
Okay, so over here, your answer should relate to the first one. You are going to this and that, okay, especially why this school. So you will say that, okay, you chose to study this because it will give you the requisite managerial skills, okay, that will
Okay.
help you manage student affairs and also build policies that will make Ghana's education system very robust, okay? And with that, you think that together you can build a strong educational structure in Ghana, which will lead to reduced literacy rate. You people know the SDG, okay? So it will build the literacy rate and also enhance, reduce poverty. Okay, so you are bringing those terms in.
Okay.
Please, have you finished writing them?
Yes, please. I'm done. Please, I'm
Okay,
done.
yeah. So let me try to see. So have you traveled outside Ghana before?
Yes, I
Okay.
traveled in the year 2008 on a B1 B2 visa, which is a visitor's visa, and I returned after 2 weeks back to Ghana.
So you see, you have not mentioned, even though they may know. Yes, I've been to the United States 2008 and I returned. It was a vacation and I returned. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
And congratulations, your visa is approved.
Thank you.
You can't wait, right?
Eh,
Okay. We are praying for that. So build the confidence. Have you been with us for a while, or today is the
no,
first day?
chance on your channel, I think about 3 days ago.
Okay, so I'll put the WhatsApp link to our platform, and then you can join us, okay,
Okay.
anytime when we are here, and hopefully you can learn or practice more, okay?
Okay.
We are here to help. So we'll see you in another time. If God opens the way for you, just share the good news with us and we'll be happy to celebrate with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Mrs. Hannah. Okay, so who is next? Mr. Martins is saying that, okay. Callum, do you want to come on? So Mr. Martin said, can you run me through your study plan? So it's like your curriculum, okay? Mr. Martins, so it's your curriculum. So you tell them my program is 30 credits hour program. And in the first semester, I'm going to take this. Second semester, I'll be taking this and this. Third semester, I'll be doing this. And then last semester, I'll build a model for logistics and transportation, and that'll be my last semester. Mr. Martins.
Yeah, I read you. I was writing.
So is it okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
I was looking for the answer I dropped down on my paper because was somehow different, not really this way. But when I saw that somebody said something like that, okay, let me confirm from you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, so let's see who is up next. Callum, do you want to join? Yeah, so if you want to join, put in your details, your school, your program, your deficit, your funding, and any other information you want to put there. Okay. So Gifty. Hello, Gifty. I'll give you went back again. Hello, Gifty. Okay, Callum. Okay, Gifty is here.
I'm putting my baby to sleep, so I'll join later.
Okay, then we'll come back to you later. Okay.
What did I have? Tea.
Okay, Callum. Who is ready? If you are ready, you can open your microphone and let's go. G. Amelio, yeah. I can see you are from Zimbabwe or Uganda.
It's Arnold. Hello.
Arnold. Yeah. Okay, how's Germany?
Yeah, Germany is okay, man. I just came from work now.
Okay, you're enjoying.
Yeah, now I'm finishing my thesis. I've just started my thesis, but now I think I'm left with about 4 months. I'll be done.
Okay, with who?
I'm doing with Gune.
Of the Gunin.
Yeah.
Okay. For you.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish hard. Yeah. You have more time, right?
Sorry?
You have more time.
Yeah.
Did you do any application?
Yeah, I'm on the school search now.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, you can come next year, right?
Yeah, next year.
Or you will stay back in Deutschland. Yeah, who is coming? I want to stay in Deutschland.
No, man. No, Deutschland, I want to move now.
You want to move.
Yeah.
Well. So how long have you used for the masters? 3.
It's just 2.5 semesters. The 2.5 years. Yeah. That will be 2.5 years. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then you are better.
Mm.
You're better off. Yeah, who is coming? Mr. A, Mr. Callum. Yeah, who is coming? Callum, just open your microphone. Richard, do you want to come again?
Please, I am ready.
Yes, yeah, I can hear you, Callum.
I'm typing my details to you, so
Okay, we'll give you some few times. Gifty, let your baby sleep. We are here for you.
My baby said she will not sleep, so
Come again.
she said she will not sleep, so I'm ready.
Okay, he wants to answer the questions for you. Okay, so let's go. So we never had the. I couldn't record the questions for you.
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I've traveled and I will be back to my city tonight after this meeting. It's just like stressful time for me. Immediately I drop the phone, then that's the end.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. So
Okay.
let's try to work things out, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should I put my details there, or you already know it?
Yes, so I think I know a little bit about you, so let's go.
Okay.
So good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, officer. I'm doing well.
Okay. Please, the confidence is very important. I know that some of you have sweet voices or sexy voices or whatever, but please, over here, you need to speak with confidence. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mrs.
Good
Gift.
afternoon. Yes, good afternoon, officer.
Yeah, can I have your I-20 and your passport?
Here you are.
Okay. Are you going to New Mexico State University?
Yes, I'm going to Eastern New Mexico University to pursue a fully funded 2 years Master of Science in Chemistry. I already have a bachelor's degree in chemistry, and I graduated from the University of Ghana with an FGPA of 3.5, and I've been teaching chemistry as a licensed chemistry teacher for the past 3 years. So
Why did you
within my
choose this program?
Okay, so I chose this program because its curriculum aligns perfectly with my career goal of becoming a chemistry teacher and then a researcher. Dr. Yan is undergoing a research, is using organic synthesis to produce anti-cancer drugs. And currently, most Ghanaians are suffering from cancer, and then the medications are very expensive. So going to undertake that research will enable me get the requisite skills to return as a chemistry teacher and a researcher to collaborate with local researchers to develop anti-cancer drugs at a low cost to serve people with low income.
Let me help you with how you can refine this. Okay. So what did you do in your undergraduate studies? What was your project?
Okay. Mine was a combined major, so we didn't do a project. It was chemistry. I was taking chemistry and education, so it was a combined major.
So Okay. First of all, try to give yourself a topic. Okay.
Okay.
So any of the project work you did, okay. So during my undergraduate studies, one of the projects I did was natural product extraction from
Okay. So let me
plants.
write it.
During my undergraduate, and I know some of you did it, so it's not like you're lying, but you are just taking advantage of some of the programs or the projects you have done. Okay. So you said that during my undergraduate studies, I did a research on screening natural products from plants that are potent in curing cancer or anti-cancer metabolite from plant. Okay. So use the strong
Please,
chemistry.
I'm writing it though.
Okay.
During my undergraduate studies, I did
Yes.
the research on screening natural
Natural
products.
product or metabolite from
Products
plant that are potent to cure cancer and other tumors. Okay. Tumor cells. However, we could not complete this project due to the lack of modern.
However,
We could not complete this project due to the lack of modern analytical instruments such as high resolution NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance, and
please, say, however, we could not complete this project.
Yes, due to the lack of modern analytical instruments such as high resolution NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance, and liquid chromatography mass spec that are used for this characterization of compounds.
Liquid
Chromatography mass spectrometry that are used for this. So this is I wish we have had time and do this one alone. Yeah, but let's try.
If you say we should do it alone, you don't get the time for me.
So yeah. So okay, let's see. Let's go. So due to a lack of modern analytical instrument, such as high resolution NMR, liquid chromatography
mass spectrometry,
which are needed for the characterization of this metabolite.
So I wrote that are used for this. So I should cancel it and write that which is needed.
Yeah, I mean, these are used or which are needed for the characterization of this metabolite.
Okay.
So with this passion in continuing with this research, so with this passion in continuing with this research, you contacted Professor A. So you have to look for one professor over there who is doing something to natural product and synthesis. Okay.
I contacted
Professor so and so in this university. So you mentioned your university. Who is into natural product research for anti-cancer drugs. and
Who
uh,
is
you
into- not sure.
through that research
Research
into anti-cancer drugs,
into
and he accepted you to work in his lab, and you are going to work with him to finish the characterization of these compounds that would be used for cancer and tumor treatment.
Okay, so please, so which he accepted me into his lab to.
Yeah, which he accepted you. So you hope to continue with this research, which hopefully will be used, these compounds at the end of your research will be used for treatment and treatment of this cancer and tumor cells. So that's why this program, okay?
Please say the last part again. Which he accepted me into his lab to
Lab
continue this research.
research. So
Mhm.
you hope to finish this project, which will continue this project and finish it, which will be used for treatment of cancer and other tumor cells.
Okay. Cancer and tumor cells.
Is it okay?
Yes.
So the next one will be, okay, tell me about
So
your,
this one, is it why the program or why the school?
yeah, why did you choose this school? Or why did you choose
Okay.
this program? It's also the same.
So, okay. Okay. Please, you can continue.
So one thing is that there's I'm getting exhausted. Okay, so that's one thing. And then you'll be asked, tell me about your research. Yeah, I'm interested in your research. Yeah, tell me.
Okay.
So what will you say now? Okay, I'll give you one more and then release you. Tomorrow, hopefully I can get time for you to complete the rest, or you come back so that we complete because other people are here. So tell me about your research. What you will say is that, okay. Oh, yes. So recent in Ghana, okay, mostly before the introduction of orthodox medicine, we have been using natural product plant for curing our diseases, such as, for example, we use neem tree for curing malaria, okay?
Malaria,
But
yes.
sometimes these drugs have both positive and negative gum, or if you want both how do we call it, isomers, okay? And one could be positive, negative, and then one could be positive, okay? One could be potent and the others are not. So as chemists, our work is to extract the potent one and then optimize it in a larger scale for production. So that is my research. In my research, then you now say in my research, but you can say, but I'm not allowed to give you the full details because we have not patented our work. But in my research, we're extracting compounds from Then you mention one of the leaves. Okay. So get one of the potent leaves and then mention.
Maybe neem leaf.
Yes, but you have to mention the botanical name.
Okay.
And to confuse them, it tells that you are
Maybe I
knowledgeable.
can say acacia plant.
No, yeah. So you just get one of the name, okay, that is not familiar, and tell them that so you are extracting and you are extracting this using different columns, okay, and you're able to come again. You're able to extract we're able to extract 4 different compounds, which is left with the characterization of these compounds. Is it clear?
Please, the network was breaking, so I couldn't hear.
So what I was saying was that
Yes.
you will say that so
Mhm.
with your research, you are not allowed to give the details of the research, but your research was about extracting some metabolites from this leaf, okay? And you were able to extract 4 compounds from this metabolite, and it's left with characterization. So with these 4 compounds, you did the metabolite, what do you call it? With these compounds, you were able to do what we call you were able to run the bioassay and bioactivity, okay, and you are left with the characterization of these compounds. When did you complete school?
2022.
2022, yeah, so it's still okay. So after 3 years, you want to go and continue. So let's look at your funding issues, okay? So how are you funding your program?
Please, 1 minute. I was not able to finish writing. Tell me about your research now. So I don't know, maybe if you can repeat it again for me.
So I was saying that
You
you
said
have
extracting some metabolites from
you were able to
4
extract
compounds.
4 metabolites, and you were
Okay.
done with the bioassay and bioactivity, which were very potent, and it's now left with the characterization.
It's bioacid.
Bioassay, bioactivity, and it's now left with the characterization.
Okay, which is the characterization. Okay. Okay. So I extracted 4 metabolites and was done with bioacid and bioactivity, which is now left with the
Characterization.
characterization.
You've done so use English that you have more. So we are done with the bioactivity, and we are now left with characterization of these compounds. But because you said that you don't have the modern analytical equipment, like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is what the research is about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find the characterization.
You are going to characterize it. If you say you are going to find it, asemato.
Okay. I'm going to characterize it.
Yeah, characterize these compounds. During
my research.
Yeah. Is it fine?
Yeah. So what if they ask me I should go further on the characterization? Eh?
Yeah, so but you are a chemist.
So
So
I'm going to
characterization is to determine whether the compound is true. So maybe you have something, you have checked there's bioactivity. It's able to what is bioactivity? For example, you're able to isolate the compound. So natural product isolation is to isolate the compounds. And how do you do the isolation? You use column, right?
Yes.
Or column TLC and column chromatography to isolate, separate these compounds. When you separate it, you can grow bacteria and then add this, what do you call it, isolated compounds into the bacteria and see whether they will die or not. So when they die, you want to know that, okay, they are dying, and how strong is it? That's the bioassay and the bioactivity. You have done that. Then now you are going to look at the characterization. So this liquid that you have isolated, which is killing the bacteria or the virus, what is the structure of the compound? And structural determination or characterization we use mostly, we can use FTIR to look at the bonds, okay? And then you can look at what do you call it? Hydrogen bonds using NMR. And you can also look at mass spec to look at the molecular mass. Okay. So that's the characterization aspect. So if they say that it should be a culture for you, you should be able to explain.
Yes.
Is it fine?
Yes, it's fine.
So let me go with who again? Yes. Yes. Let me see. So now we come to your funder, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me see. Who is going to fund you? Who's funding your study?
So I have gotten a 30,000 USD scholarship. I submitted a competitive application which comprised of my SOP, my FGPA of 3.5, my detailed resume, and then my personal initiatives. Then I was called for a series of interviews and I was granted the scholarship.
Okay. So that is fine. So your scholarship is not stated whether it's coming from the school or what, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just on a women in STEM scholarship and IT.
Okay. So you were selected due to your strong application, your resume, and then your hard work over the years. You've earned a merit or a scholarship to further your studies in the United States. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think that would be fine. What do you intend to do after this program?
So after this program, I will be able to acquire the necessary skills, the analytical skills, and the problem-solving skills. Also, the research skills,
No. You have to take them deep into science.
Okay.
And kill them. So with this program, you'll be exposed to synthesis. natural
Okay.
product extraction, and characterization. And this will help you to contribute into the scientific knowledge worldwide. And after which you will come back and work with the FDA and other pharmaceutical companies in Ghana for extracting natural product from plants to help cure cancer cells. Is it fine?
Yes, yes.
Can you say that? So this will be your last question.
So
Then
please,
we'll continue tomorrow.
please say it again. I'm writing it.
So with this program, you'll be exposed to synthesis, natural product extraction, and characterization, and research and development. Okay. And you intend to return back to Ghana, where you hold a risk, you take a research and development position at the Ghana FDA, Food and Drugs Authority, to advance research in cancer studies. Is it fine?
So with this program, I'll be exposed to natural synthesis and
Natural what?
character.
Sister. Paul, I'll give cane to your daughter or your to give you some way. You'll be exposed to natural products. Okay, first of all, synthesis, natural product extraction, and characterization. Natural product extraction and characterization, and then modern analytical instruments, which will help your career in research and development at your career as a research and development, which you intend to take a position at the Food and Drugs Board Authority in Ghana to advance cancer research in cancer studies. Deal.
Yes.
But it will be well. Okay.
Okay.
So I think I will release you here and then pick the next person, because as you know, my strength is going down.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Callum, I'm now ready for you. Mr. A, Mr. Richard, do you want to be interviewed? Put your information down there, and then we can go with you.
Okay, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Callum.
Okay.
Am I pronouncing it well?
Yeah, you are.
Callum, what?
Voto.
Okay, from where?
Ghana.
Okay. So, good afternoon, Mr. Carlos. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Are you angry with the officer?
No, I am not.
Yes. That's the first thing. Start from there. Good afternoon, Mr. Callum.
Yeah, good afternoon. Please, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm fine myself.
Okay. Can you give me your I-20 and your passport?
Okay, these are the documents. This is my I-20. This is my
Okay.
these are my documents.
And then, well, can you tell me about this program?
I picked this program. I picked this program because I wanted to I had an interest in renewable energy, and I decided to study this course because if I wanted to go into renewable energy, I have to have a very strong foundation in physics because it has a very broad knowledge on physics. So it's not going that well. I'm coming. I want to structure it well again and then come again.
Who is sponsoring your studies? I've seen that you have a deficit of 23,000. Can you tell me who is sponsoring your studies?
My dad will be sponsoring my education. He's currently safety and maintenance instructor at the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority and the manager of the airworthiness organization in the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority.
Were you here yesterday?
No, please.
Okay. Somebody appeared here. The confidence, I don't know. If everybody could speak like him, I think that the people who have problem in who to grant visa to, it's not easy. So please, your confidence is very low. You need to step up. You need to step up. Because if you go there, hey, brother, it's not easy. It's not easy.
I can tell.
So you need to, you have something good. Your scholarship is nice. So you need to speak up. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to come again. Try as much as possible not to be saying
Okay.
any it's not speaking well for you. Okay. So try to avoid okay, so I've seen that you have a deficit of 23,000. Please, how are you going to take care of this?
Sorry, and I started. My dad will be sponsoring my education. He's currently instructor at the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. He's a safety and maintenance inspector, as well as the manager of the Airworthiness Society in the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority.
Okay. Why did you choose this program? Can you tell me?
I chose this program because I've always had an interest in renewable energy. So I decided to study this course to have a very strong foundation in what I wanted to do in the renewable energy sector.
So you have to check what I wanted to do, what I want to do rather. Okay.
Okay.
So why don't you want to study in Ghana?
Let's see. I chose Ghana has a very good educational system, but I chose the US because of the facilities and the practical internships I can do. I gain a lot of experiences and knowledge from.
Has any of your siblings been sponsored by your father?
Yes. My two sisters have been sponsored by my father.
When did you complete your high school?
I completed last year in September.
Okay. And who applied for this school for you?
I applied myself. I found out through my school counselor, and he told me about this school, and I got to talk to a few professors in the school, and then I ultimately made my choice.
What was your grade in your high school?
In WASI.
You don't, yes.
Do you want, I'm confused of the question you're asking.
What's your grade in your high school?
Maybe.
So mostly it's your WASI, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I had 4 A's, 3 B's, and 1 C.
Okay. So yeah, let's try to refine your answers. Okay.
Okay.
So, first of all, you have to choose the reason why you're going to study physics. And renewable energy with physics, I don't know how you could tell your story very well. So, why physics? Should get something. Yes. Hmm? So, Mr. A, put all your information, like your name, the name of your program, the school, the scholarship package, the total cost of attendance, which is on your I-20. Put it in the chat box and I'll pick you and then interview you. Okay. We are here to learn. Yeah. So, Callum.
Yes.
So, what do you think? Which part of chemistry do you want to use to solve?
Of chemistry. I said physics.
Yeah, physics. Which part of physics?
I think around quantum physics. Yes, around
Quantum physics is more theoretical, but if you have more, listen, what you want to use. You have started learning quantum physics. You come and meet quantum physics here. Which part of quantum physics do you want?
Now I'm not too clear on it yet.
Let me see. I did physics for some time. I'm looking at, so you have to say something. So, for example, there's some, so why did you choose physics? Okay. I'm interested, one thing is that I'm interested in using nuclear element to produce energy. Okay. So in Ghana, we have been trying to scale up our energy production using nuclear reactors. But over the years, we have not been able to do so. The plant that we have at the Ghana Atomic Energy, we have not been able to generate enough energy that will help the country. And I am interested as a young scientist to go into this area. And with the foundation in physics, I'll be able to get the exposure, the knowledge, and understanding that will be able to generate enough energy from this area. And that's the reason why I'm going to study physics.
Okay, that's a very strong point. Can you please say it again so that I can write it down?
Okay. So in Ghana, I always have a different way I'll say it, but so mostly you can say that, okay, in Ghana, we have been suffering from energy deficiencies over the past 10 decades. One of the areas that Ghana is struggling to get alternative energy source is nuclear reactors, which is at Ghana Atomic Energy in Accra.
Okay, please, can you go back again? Sorry. Ghana is the part is that one part Ghana is struggling.
One sector, or Ghana is facing energy crisis for the past 10 years, which is called Dumso. Yeah, you can even locally Dumso. But one of the areas that we are trying to get alternative energy to complement our hydro energy is nuclear reactors.
Okay.
But the nuclear reactors in Ghana, which is at the Ghana Atomic Energy, have not been able to produce enough energy for the country.
Okay. I've not been.
due to lack of experts in that field.
Okay.
You've offered yourself to study nuclear you've offered yourself to study Bachelor of Science in Physics with concentration in nuclear reactors for energy generation. This place you need to be very careful not to go and say for bomb. Yeah, so for energy generation, nuclear reactors for energy generation. Okay,
Energy
generation. You think that with this program, you'll be equipped. So, Mr. A, can you put the information there? Because after this, you will come next. Let me have you so that I can go and rest. I'm getting tired. Mr. A, write the information there. So, you think that with this, with Bachelor of Science in Physics, you will be equipped with both the practical and the knowledge in nuclear reactors, which will help you come back and then develop sustainable nuclear energy that can boost the energy production in Ghana.
Both to develop the
Sustainable nuclear energy that will boost energy production in Ghana.
Okay. Thank you. I've gotten it down.
One other areas you are looking at medical application. You can also write this one. The one that you think you are interested in disease diagnosis, okay? And you want to produce nanomaterials that are used for tracking disease conditions in human bodies. And with the foundation in physics and solid state physics, you will be able to optimize and then produce new nanomaterials or nano tubes that will be used to track human disease conditions in human bodies. That's another thing area you want to. Is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so that's two answers. Okay, so you can go for one. Yes, one that we are confident in explaining very well. Then, so who is going to sponsor you?
Should I say the answer again, or will I come to find out?
Yes. So the answer to this question, let me give you. So the answer to this question is that one, due to your strong academic performance, where you became the second best graduating student in your high school, you have been awarded a what?
Okay.
A scholarship of $47,500 annually, renewable annually, and your deficit of 23,000 will be covered by your father, who is working at the Ghana Aviation Service as a and yeah, what do you say your father is working?
He's a safety and maintenance inspector at the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority.
Yeah. Who is working at the Ghana Safety and Management Engineer at Kotoka International Airport.
Yes.
Mentioned. Okay. will be covered. Yeah, that is fine. Okay. So, why did you choose to study in the United States?
That question, you see, I've been trying to find an answer around it, but I'm not getting any good answer around it. For personally, I want to get a personal answer, but it's not really.
So you decided to, you first of all say, oh, thank you for this question. I believe that there are equally good programs in Ghana, but the program in BSc, I chose to study in the United States because one, it will give me international exposure. It will give me practical, or it will give me exposure to modern analytical instruments in the field that I want to study, such as, then you mention one or two. For example, if you say,
okay, thank you.
it will give me to international exposure. It will give you an international exposure. It will expose me to modern analytical instruments for cutting edge research, such as, you can even mention solid state NMR, SEM, Scanner 10, SEM is, oh my God, I'm sorry. Mention those instruments, okay?
Okay.
I wanted to mention instrumentation that are in physics, yeah. Scanning electromagnetic microscopy or something, yeah. SEM, I forgot it. So, yeah. So, something like that, okay?
Okay.
And also, the fact that you have gotten a full, or almost a fully funded program, make you pick you as a choice. Yes, as a choice. And upon coming, you be able to help develop your country in this field. Has your father sponsored any of your siblings in the United States or elsewhere?
Yeah, he has. My sisters are US citizens by birth, so he sponsored their education throughout.
So you don't have to bring that in.
If I'm not bringing it in.
If you bring that in, it will be like he is the one, you have immigration intent.
Yeah.
So you said, oh, thank you so much. Yes, my father has sponsored 2 of my siblings to the United States. Okay. Yeah, 2 of my siblings are the United States. Shortly, that's it. Don't explain.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you been to the United States before?
No, I haven't.
What about other countries?
No, I was born in the UK, but I've not traveled ever since.
Okay. So no, so are you a UK citizen?
No, I'm not a UK citizen.
Okay. So you say that I just completed school and everything about my life has been school. I've not gotten the opportunity to travel. This will be my first time I'll be traveling outside Ghana to go and then study and come back to help develop my country.
Okay.
How did you get this scholarship?
I had a very strong academic performance in my WASI and in my transcripts, my whole stay in SHS. So
They don't understand SHS that much.
okay. In my high school, okay. So I have a very strong academic performance in my high school. How am I supposed to say this?
So you say I did credibly, I did excellent in my high school, and as a result, I was selected among the top 3 candidates for this scholarship. I became top 3 recipient of this candidate. Okay. So, okay, let's restructure it and say it well. So, thank you for this answer. I did submit a competitive scholarship, and due to my strong or my excellent performance, where I became the third best graduating student in my university, I was selected as top 3 recipient for this scholarship worldwide. Is it fine?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I have gotten it.
Okay. So, what will you be doing after school?
I
What are you going
plan
to
to
do after
retain.
school?
Yeah, I plan to retain to specialize in a master's degree in renewable energy. Yes.
No, we didn't say that. We have to now.
Okay, I have
So,
to restructure it.
so if you are looking at the what do you call it? The nuclear energy production, you say, oh, I plan to come back home and take a position at the Ghana Energy Commission, where I'll be working as a researcher in the research and development to help develop robust systems, nuclear reactors. So if you are using the right name. To help develop robust nuclear reactors that will boost our energy production in Ghana.
So if you said I'll plan and come, just take a position at where? I plan to take a position
at the Ghana Energy Commission, Accra, where you'll be working at the research and development field. Okay.
Okay. So I'll be working at the research
and development department to develop robust nuclear reactors that will boost energy production.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Is it fine?
Yeah. So if I were to be okay, I think that question has been answered already.
Okay. So that one you have to take note. Let's look at which one again. Yeah. I think you work a little bit on this and then we'll come back the next day we continue. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But just be confident. Okay, you'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Hopefully by tomorrow I'll give my
Sure.
response.
Sure. Mr. A, are you ready now? Mr. A.
Yes,
But Callum,
please, I'm ready now.
okay,
Sorry,
Callum,
my network is not.
okay. Callum, when you get it, change to if you get it, let me know. The best place, I mean, physics is, if you do physics, you throw yourself off. You can do chemical engineering or something. You can
Yeah,
always change your
I'm doing
major.
another course. That's why.
Come again?
I'm changing my. I'll change my major when I
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. But it's okay.
I'm
This can
changing.
give. Mhm. Do engineering course, something that can give you a good job afterwards.
Yeah, no, I'll change it. I have a plan to change it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
So, business administration and management. So, Mr. A, what's your name? Sorry, so that I can mention by your name.
Sorry. Please, I am Adolf Chagli.
Adolf.
Yes, please.
Adolf. Okay. Adolf, Mr. Adolf, where are you streaming from?
Please come again. My network.
Where are you streaming from?
Sorry. Okay. Please, I'm streaming from Ghana, Accra, Ghana.
Okay. So let's try. Okay, I think today will be the first day we are meeting, but let's try. You can always come around and then practice until you are more confident. Okay. So Mr. Richard,
Okay, please.
good afternoon. Where are you going to?
Please, is it Mr. Richard or Mr.
No. I'm talking to you. Sorry, Mr. Adolf.
Okay. Please, is it where am I? Sorry,
Where
I
are
didn't
you
get the
going
question.
to?
Okay, so please, I am going to the United States, specifically Livingston College in Salisbury, North Carolina, to pursue an undergraduate degree in business administration and management with keen concentration on finance. In this course, I would be taking courses in financial analysis, accounting. Yeah, I would have to look up at the rest. Sorry.
Okay. So that's why you need to train. When is your visa appointment?
Please, I haven't had a date yet.
Okay. So you have to work hard. Okay.
Okay, please.
Very hard because it's not easy. And when's your start date?
My start date is 1st August, but I I think we have program start dates and we have program start dates and it's two
Yeah.
different dates. There's
Yeah. So
20th
there's
August
earliest
and
date of
there's 1st August.
arrival and then program start date. So let's concentrate on the program start date.
Okay, I think the program start date is 1st August, but
1st August.
classes, yeah.
Okay. Start when the classes will be started, right?
The classes will be starting on 20th August.
20th August. So 20th
Yes,
August
please.
is your reporting date. What you can work with. Okay. So
Okay, please.
you have to work hard and get the dates earlier. Okay.
Okay, please.
Especially getting to the end of the month. Hopefully, we are praying that they will release some dates. Okay.
Okay, please.
So let's look at how the responses should go. So you should be the last. I don't know if somebody wants to come, but I tell you, I'm so tired. But I'll try my best for you. Tomorrow you can come back again. Let's streamline some of the responses.
Okay, please. Okay, please.
Yeah. So hello, Mr. Adolf.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we'll take, okay, I've gotten that response. So let's streamline it. Okay. So the confidence is very important too.
Okay, please.
Confidence is very important. So you need to speak very loudly, clear, and then concise. You don't have time. 3 minutes, they are done with you. Okay. So
Okay.
you are lucky you got a scholarship. Where is the scholarship coming from?
Please, you say where is it coming from?
Yeah, is it from the school?
Yes, please, it's from the school.
Okay. So you will say that, okay, the first thing is that, so where are you going to? You will say, I'm going to study in the United States, specifically Livingstone College at, there you mentioned, where I will be studying business, a 4-year program in business administration and management with a concentration in finance. I hope to deepen my knowledge in financial markets, investment, financial analysis, and then risk management. Well, and I'll come back
Okay.
to Ghana and take a position at financial investment or listen to promote financial investment and help business to thrive in our economy.
Okay, please.
Maybe you want to write some things down. So I'm going to blah blah blah, specifically United States, specifically Livingstone College, to study a 4-year program, Master of Business Administration.
Yeah.
No, Bachelor of Business Administration and Management with concentration in finance, where with concentration in financial analysis, financial investment, business analysis, and maybe business development. You mentioned 3 to 4.
Okay, please.
Where I'll return to Ghana and work as a business consultant and financial advisor to help boost our economy, help businesses that will thrive in our developing economy.
Okay. Please, when I was reviewing the questions that potentially could be asked, I came across this question where it said, why this course?
Yeah,
And
so
I've been
we'll
trying
now come
to,
to that.
come up with.
Yeah. So, okay, why did
Okay.
you choose this program? So what we have answered is, I mean, the university. You are where are you going? Is the university, right? But sometimes you take advantage and then use to answer some other questions.
Yes.
So why this
Okay.
program?
Okay. Okay. It's not easy.
Yeah, it will be well with you. Okay. You have come so far, so you'll be fine.
Okay. As growing up as a young entrepreneur at age 15, I came across or I realized the grappling challenges that young businesses faced with, and mostly the young businesses faced with as in expanding. I realized that challenges like poor financial management, um, poor financial management, um, like they don't audit their staffs, and you know, um, things like that could not, you know, things like that inhibited their growth or inhibited them in expanding their businesses. So that was why, as a young entrepreneur, I realized that, and it became a daunting task on me to um, try
Okay.
to help
I
the
understand
businesses in
you.
my
I
town.
understand you,
Yeah.
but let me give you something very straight. Because you said
Okay.
you want to go to financial management, financial this to come and help your economy. Okay. So you say, oh, why did you choose this program? So wow, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to explain this. Okay. Over the
Okay.
years, Ghana has been suffering from economic hardship and mismanagement. And as a result of it, we couple with leadership challenges. Don't say bad leadership, but leadership challenges, okay, or deficiency. We have to go to in a matter of 10 years, we have gone to IMF back to back to back. Okay. And this is creating teeming youth numbers of unemployment.
Okay. I'm writing. I'm
Yes.
writing them. So
Okay. So you say over the years, Ghana as a developing country has been facing economic hardship due to economic mismanagement, financial and economic mismanagement, and leadership coupled with leadership challenges. And as a result, Ghana has been to IMF back to back to back
okay.
for the past 10 years, back to back to back. I think that
Okay.
we need leaders like the US, who has been trained like the US, who will manage our economy well. So I think that the bachelor degree in this with concentration in financial management and this will give me the requisite knowledge and skill. So here you are looking at the manager or the controller, and you are telling him to his face, will give me the requisite management and financial knowledge and skill that will help me come back and then provide solutions to our economy and businesses in Ghana to help eradicate this unemployment and hunger that is swallowing our continent. So with this passion, they will know that if they don't give you this scholarship, Ghana is doomed forever. You are the economic messiah. Mr. Adolf.
Yes, please. Sorry, the network.
Hey, so all I said. Oh my God. So why this program? Hello? Not easy. Are you back?
Sorry,
Hello?
sorry. I had over the years Ghana has. Okay. Hello. Sorry. Please can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Please can you hear me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I can hear you, dear.
Okay. So please, I was saying that the network was, you know.
Yes. So now is it okay?
Yes, please. I'll have to do flight mode.
Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So we're able to get the idea.
Yeah.
You are saying that.
Okay.
You are saying that. Okay.
Okay.
Over the past 10 years, Ghana has been suffering. Ghana, as a developing country, has been suffering economic hardship due to financial mismanagement and by leadership. Okay. And as a result, Ghana has gone to IMF back to back to back to back in 10 years. Okay. So you think that this program will give you the requisite knowledge and leadership skills in financial management, which will help you be part of, and upon returning, you will be part of those who provide solution to this problem that we are facing as a country.
Okay. And please, you mentioned something like youth unemployment at the latter.
Youth and unemployment. Yeah. So as a result, you have this youth and employment, and when you come back, you'll be part of those who be part of those who give solutions to this challenge, which will reduce youth unemployment and hunger in the country and the continent.
Okay. Okay. Please, I've got it.
Is it like so?
Yes, please. It's noted.
Okay, so somebody will ask, the next question could be, okay, so who is funding you?
Who is funding me?
Yes.
Please, thank you for the question. In my submission to Livingston College, I submitted an evaluated transcript of 3.85 and an SAT score of 1280, and the admissions committee shortlisted me for an interview. After the interview, I was, sent a congratulatory email that I have been awarded, an academic scholarship from the board of trustees of Livingston College.
Okay. So let's refine it. Thank you so much. I submitted a very competitive application with a GPA of 3.8 out of 4.0 and a SAT score of this out of that, and I was shortlisted for interview. So straight. Okay, I submitted a very competitive application with a GPA of 3.8 out of 4.0, SAT score of this out of that, and was shortlisted for the interview.
Okay.
The admission committee was impressed with my academic performance and my ambition to help my country, and therefore recommended me for a full scholarship for my 4-year study. Sharp.
Okay.
Within 3-4 sentences, you've gotten
Yeah,
it.
done. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you written it down?
Yes, please.
Okay. How many schools did you apply?
I applied to 5 schools, which
So
include
please use 2.
two. Okay. I applied to 2 schools, which include Maryville University and Livingston College. But then I chose Livingston College because of its, on this side is where I want to research about.
Yeah, so I applied for this school and that school, but I chose Livingston College because of the strong curriculum and also their ability to sponsor my studies in the United States without struggle, so that I can concentrate entirely on my education without any financial struggle.
Okay. So please, the first one is on your strong curriculum.
Yeah, so no, we have
And
even
the
passed
second one, sorry, the
second one.
network was glitching. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, but I had it. Sorry, but I had what you said. Sorry.
okay. So this one
Yes.
was about which how many schools did you apply? You say I applied for 2 schools. You mentioned this, but I chose this because of its strong curriculum and I was awarded this scholarship. And for that matter, I'm not going to struggle with my studies and can concentrate and get the knowledge so that I can come back and then work as this or that. Help my company.
Okay.
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 Uh-huh.
Okay. Please, that's noted.
Yeah. And then, so how long is your program?
My program is slated for a period of 4 years, of which I'll be abreast with the knowledge and skills to come back to my country to alleviate my people from, to help my country in alleviating economic hardships through proper financial management and proper leadership or good leadership qualities, something like that.
Yeah. So my program is 4 years, after which I will come back to my country and serve my country in the areas of economic management, financial investment, and this, business development. Yeah.
Okay.
So my program is 4 years, and after which I'll come back to my country and do this and that.
Okay. Okay, please, I got that.
Okay. So, have you traveled outside Ghana before?
No, please. I have not had any reason to travel outside Ghana. Not what's the name? I've not had any reason to travel outside Ghana.
So
But
I've
now,
not have any, but this is a great opportunity for me to go back and come to help my country.
okay.
Yes. So let's look at which let me look at, have any of your siblings schooled abroad?
Yes, please. My immediate elderly sister schooled in the UK and China, upon which she's back in Ghana and taking the role of a senior project manager at Promasidor Ghana Limited.
Yeah, so that will make it short. Yes, my sibling, some of them, my sister has been in UK and then studies in China, and he has come back, okay, and currently working in Ghana, so that's fine. Do you have any family member in the United States?
Sincerely, I have long distance
That
relations
one
in there.
is a no. Don't bring it in, okay?
Okay, please.
No, please.
Okay. No, please. I don't have any family member in the US.
Interesting. I think your visa is approved.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you. So come back and let's refine some of the answers, okay?
Okay, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So, see you another day.
Okay.
So Rich, do you want to join us?
Hello.
Yeah, Rich. Do you want to practice again?
Yes, I want to join in.
Okay. So let's go and then let's see. So you could be the last person.
Okay, thank you for allowing me in.
Yeah. So nice having you here again. Good afternoon, Mr. Richard. Okay, before then, have you gotten a date before? In Ghana?
Visa appointment date? No.
So what's your plan?
I'll be working on that seriously tomorrow. Yes, because I left that for someone to work on, but I've not had any response from him, so I'll be doing it myself.
Okay. Yeah, just try. The person can be working, you can also be working. It's not easy.
Okay.
So thank you. Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Richard. Hope you're doing well.
I am good, and you?
I'm also fine. Can I have your I-20 and passport?
Here, please.
Okay. Let me know where you're going to.
I am going to Park University. I've been accepted to study a Master of Science in Information and Business Analytics at Park University, located within Parkville, Missouri.
Okay, so who is sponsoring you in this program, and why did you choose this program?
Okay, I have been working very hard in the past few years and have been able to save 150,000 Ghana cedis, which is going to cover my first year of tuition and living expenses. The second and third year will be sponsored by my mother in the person of Madame Efia Nyakon. She is the
Your
sole
MBA is 2
proprietor.
years. The 3 years is just given for maybe some other circumstance.
The program is running for 3 years. Yeah.
No, it's
on the I-20.
It's the I-20 that they give 3 years just to
Yes.
So make sure that your explanation is 2 years.
So I should only focus on the first 2 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Even
So
in US, you can
subsequent
finish
years.
in 1.5 years. So just go with the 2 years.
Okay, so the subsequent years will be funded by my
In the
biological
last year,
mother.
you can just be on the last year.
Okay, the last year will be funded by my biological mother in the person of Madame Efia Nyakon. She is the sole proprietor of Efia Nyakon 69 Ventures. She deals with the import and sales of leather bags and makes an annual income of 500,000 to 600,000 cedis. She has been dealing in this business for over 3 decades now, and she is capable of assisting with both tuition and living expenses.
Have your mother sponsored anybody outside Ghana?
I am the only child, and she showed immense support when I visited Canada in the month of February.
Okay. And do you want to take any opportunities in the United States after school?
After school, my sole purpose is to return to Ghana. I have better chances of succeeding in Ghana than any other place in the world. So my focus will be on my regular environmental consultancy business other than staying anywhere else.
What did you do in Canada?
I went for a visit and also went for a short educational seminar. I visited 3 provinces, that is Quebec, Ontario, and British Columbia.
Okay. Is it your first time of going to the United States?
If this application is approved, this will be my first time of entry into the United States.
Why did you want to school in the United States?
Okay, after a lot of research and also consultation with industry professionals, I came to the realization that most of environmental managers who have been successful had their higher education outside of Ghana. And those I witnessed personally gained their education using the United States as their study destination. This helped me to decide on the United States.
Okay. You can also link some of the work that the professors are doing there, which in the school that you think that are related to what you want to do.
Okay.
And then, how long will you be in the United States?
Okay, according to the program, we are meant to study for a period of 3 years. But if I'm able to work hard, I will be able to complete within a period of 2 years.
So for here, they know the reason why it's 3 years. Okay. So
okay.
Your program is a 2-year program. No master's is beyond 3 years in United States, unless extreme case. Okay. So
okay.
Your program is 2-year program, and you know, as you applied, your destiny is the master's 2 years. This is I-20 is just to give you opportunity. Case of sickness or something, at least you have up to 3 years, right?
Okay.
Do you have any investment, or do you have any properties in Ghana?
Okay. I actually have an investment in my name, which is a Treasury Bill investment. And also, since I am the only child, most of the family properties have been willed in my name. So definitely I do.
Yeah. So can you tell me a bit of your program, about your program?
Okay, Master of Science in Information Systems and Business Analytics is a STEM program. It has a 36 semester hour. It helps you to.
It will help me.
It is going to help me to analyze large data sets. Through this program, I'm going to study courses such as data production, data mining, and applied data analytics. I will be able to use Python to analyze large data sets and also erase most of the manual errors that we have been recording in our services.
Okay, so what have you been doing for the past years?
Okay, I am an environmental analyst and also the sole proprietor of Regular Environmental Consultancy Services. Our services include environmental impact assessment, servicing of environmental management equipment, and also analysis of environmental projects.
So why do you want to leave your business and go to study?
Okay. In recent times, our clients have been bringing in complex environmental data for analysis. Whenever we use our manual processes and procedures to analyze environmental data, we record so many manual errors which affects the quality of our services. Therefore, I want to study this program to obtain strong managerial and analytical skills that will help me analyze large data sets without errors and also improve overall business performance.
How many schools did you apply?
I applied to 3 schools, one in Canada and the rest were from the US.
Then you have to ask why you chose that school,
Okay.
So
should I go on with why I decided on Park University?
Yeah.
Okay. I selected Park University after engaging with graduates from Ghana who had their education from the Western world. It came to a realization that
I mean, for sure, you can look at after the graduate seminar with the department chair, after you have accessed the curriculum, you realize that this is one that best fits and going to help you solve your problem.
Okay, so I realized that Park University has a strong program that offers detailed information on how to analyze large data sets accurately and also a flexible curriculum.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that is fine. You're okay. Just try to increase this the speed a little bit. Just not too much, but a little bit. But you're okay. Your answers are fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And then yeah, I wish you the best. So when are you going back?
Oh, I'll be leaving next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I think today we are the last people to end.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Have a nice evening.